Hey Aquarius, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another reading. This is going to be your reading for April 2021. It's really great to see you guys again. Let's have a chat. Let's get a couple more shuffles and then we'll see what's going on for April for you. All right. So the overall energy for April for you, we have strength. So, is there someone that you guys are forgiving or that you are finding yourself having a bit more compassion and understanding for? This could be yourself as well. I think that there's something that you guys are releasing. Something that you're releasing, something that you're accepting, that you're no longer you've healed up quite nicely. Whether or not you guys realize that that's what's happening or that that's the feeling that you have right now, let's just be glad that you got there and let's just be glad that we're here. April is about inner strength for you. The kind of strength that makes you focus less on the things that don't matter and makes you focus less on the small shit and focus on the big picture, focus on the things that require your attention the most. Like your relationships, for example. I think that there are some strong ones that are in your life, especially if it's a Leo or a Libra. You find yourself in April in reflection. Just saw that Libra card again. Six of Cups. Yeah, I think that you guys are thinking about relationships past. And I think that you want to bury the hatchet. I think that you want to surrender to the way that things went down. And I think that you are ready to release the baggage, release the burdens, release some of the feelings that you guys have been carrying around for some time. I think that you're less aggressive about it, and I think that you are more like your energy just feels very warm and accepting. Surrender doesn't always have to be shameful. It doesn't always have to be something that you're not proud of. It can be something that you do silently and something that you do for your peace of mind. The Libra card came out. You could want to make something right with a fire sign. And Aries, it's looking like here. But it's like you don't know where to start. Which brings us back to that energy of surrender and acceptance of what is acceptance of the truth of the matter. think that to make this happen, it involves vulnerability, it involves risk. And one of those risks is reopening a wound. Knight of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles, or excuse me, Seven of Swords. Oh, Freudian slip there. So you may just be waiting for now, but I think that you're kind of fighting against the urge that you have to do or to say something. And in the end, that's a surprise. I thought that it was just one card, but there are two here. I was just about to say you... All right. We're going to talk about these one more time. Just a second, okay? Hey guys, welcome back, and let's take another look at your cards for April. So, I slept on it, Aquarius, and here we are again. So let's see what's going on here for you. I think that April for you is about... It's about an inner standing, that understanding that you come to within yourself, soul searching that you do to find your own answers, and it's a kind of reflection that is so potent and productive that it leads to healing. I would describe it as self-help. I think that it's like your heart space is warming up again. Like I said, there's a lot of warmth coming off of the reading, and I think that it's the warmth of acceptance. I think that you are releasing a situation that you know that you can't control, and I think that you're re-examining the way that things went down in the past, and I think it has something to do with your relationships. This could be about work as well, but we'll get to that in a second. But right now, what's coming through most clearly is that it is about a relationship that you have had for a very long time, and it's like there's a desire growing within you to make something right there, and a desire to either put in the effort to make things right, or you're wanting to see the effort from someone else to make things right. I think that if you are dealing with someone like this and they fit this description, you guys have a lot in common. Don't get triggered if this is someone that you're upset with, but I just think that you are like-minded. The way that you guys express yourselves, the way your code of ethics are very similar. And because you guys are so similar, stalemates are very likely. Stalemates are very likely. And I think that to put in energy here to try to go back to it, to see if you can correct anything, to see if you can reconcile, if there's anything to be salvaged from the wreckage of this. I'm not certain that you want to disturb your peace for that. And I think that that's a good place for you. It's a good place for you because your peace and your sanity, that's paramount, and that has to come first. And if going down this path is going to end in, if it's going to result in you reopening a wound, or if it's going to end in you, in your feelings or your understanding not being reciprocated, I understand your apprehension. When there are other things that seems like need your attention, like you have present and current relationships that need your attention, that need your focus. And one of the most amazing things that I see here for you for April is the strength of spirit here, and the strength of, you have a very powerful and a very beautiful mind. I think that you have a very strong sense of what is right, and I think that you are not going to willingly put yourself in a situation to get hurt. You're not going to put yourself in a situation to be misunderstood or be manipulated or have your narrative manipulated. So I see you honoring your version of the truth, and I see you guys being responsible with how your energy is spent, and I see you prioritizing in April and trying to make the relationships that are still in your life stronger. I think that, like I said, and we spoke, I had the Freudian slip earlier, but the Seven of Pentacles is actually here at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, I think that you're just releasing something and just letting things be where they are. It's okay to think about the past, and it's okay to think about the happy times, because it does look like there were some here. And I do think that there's a longing for that again, but it's dangerous territory to want things to go back to the way that they were, especially when we as individuals are constantly growing, constantly changing in the way that we view the world, the way that the values that we have, they have a tendency to evolve if we're the kind of people who are devoted to self-development and who are devoted to being better. So to long for things to be the way that they once were, it might be a long shot. It might be a long shot. I think that what you have now, it looks balanced. What you have now looks balanced. If you're dealing with a Libra or, well, let's talk about the Libra for a second. If you're dealing with a Libra, I think that you want to see more from this person. You want to see more from this person. I think that the efforts have been unstable. And there may be a fire sign, an Aries perhaps, who is delivering this truth to you. But having that truth, when we spoke about this last month, what we do with it is what's most important. It's important that you guys don't fumble it, and that you guys don't jump to conclusions. You might fall into a pit, or you might just self-sabotage. So you gotta be careful this month still. But I do think that April for you is about surrender. And it's, you have a carefree attitude about your past, and it's so important that we forgive ourselves and that we forgive who we were back then, and we forgive ourselves if we feel like, in wanting to go back to something that we know is not good for us, be careful not to scold yourself. You're human. And like I said, it looks like there were some happy memories here, and at one time everything was kosher. So it's okay to want communication. It's okay to want connection. There isn't anything dirty or bad about that, but you mustn't forget your progress. And once you've healed properly, then we can start thinking about whether or not you should pick something up again. If you haven't healed properly on your own, and if your understanding of everything that happened is still surface level, then it's too soon. But if you want to express yourself, because I think that you want to do that, you do. And there's no shame in that. Again, if you want to express yourself, you can. But I think that there are some things that you should not compromise, like the thing that's standing out about this reading so much is the amount of authenticity and openness and honesty here. I think that you guys are dealing with someone or some people who are very straightforward by nature. We got Leo, Libra, and Aries here. That's the Aries-Leo axis, or excuse me, Aries-Libra axis. And Libra is one of the realest. Libras are some of the realest people that you will ever meet. And Aries, they're not known for holding their tongue. So don't ever be afraid to say what you guys feel like you need to say, or say what you want to say, because I think that that will be respected at the end of the day. But you can kind of sense that now is not the time. Like, there are other pressing matters. Like, you might want to make your money situation better. And I think that there are some seeds that you guys are planting, some new seeds of your own, and those seeds need to be nurtured in order for those ideas to become less conceptual, in order for those dreams to become a reality. We're going to talk about all of these a bit more in the extended reading. And if you guys would like to check that out, the link to the Patreon will be in the description box. You'll get access to not only the extended for this reading for April, but access to the extended readings for all of the other signs indefinitely. If you guys would like a personal reading, information for that will be in the description box as well. If I don't see you guys in the extended, I will see you next time. Thanks for your patience. Bye.